Hello.
Hello, good evening. How are you
Good
doing?
evening. Finally,
How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm in the office right now.
Oh, so you've taken a class at a time that you usually don't take.
Yeah, because you were not available, I saw like your slots were quite three slots were
Yes.
there. So I thought I wanted to talk to you, and other than this, there was no slots also, and my working hours is 10 to 6. So I thought at 6 I can take this class, then I can go at my place.
Oh, very well. That's very nice. I will now I've increased the number of classes that I take. I take 5 hours now. So you will
Okay.
find a lot of different classes henceforth. I just started
Because
yesterday and
yeah, I saw your story yesterday, and after that, I was checking the slots. So there was only three slots were there at 6 and 6:30 and 6:15. So I thought let's book a slot and let's complain. Let's to tell you the complaints which I'm having.
sure, sure. Please,
Okay,
please
because
go
you're
ahead
not first of all, you were not taking such
for a
sessions.
while.
So why so?
Oh well, that's actually because I had to wrap up with some things at work, and I really had to accept the fact that I could not manage all the activities that I was doing. Sometimes you are
Okay.
proud of it. You say that, yeah, I can do this, I can do that, but sometimes you have to accept that you can't do everything. So I
Yeah.
just had to wrap
Yeah.
up one thing so I could increase the classes here now. Now, see, I can increase Clapingo classes, and then I've made things better at work. Just that.
No, that's
That
true. That's
adjustment takes a lot of time. Do you face any such thing where you just,
oh,
cannot sometimes manage?
yeah. Like I'm in Noida right now. As I told you, I was in my hometown at that time. So uh, last 10 days, I was not taking any session, and because I was slightly I was traveling, then I was looking for accommodation, and also I was not able to take any class. And
Mm-hmm.
then only now when I shifted here, so I need to manage, like I can only take class when I'm free, right? And it's up to the speaker also. And also the time is like I'm 7 hours of shift, then going to your place and taking class. It's hard, like you get tired and you're not so much energetic at your class or at session. Then it feels like it is not going to do
Benefit you.
good on YouTube also.
True, true. I understand. I get this.
Yeah.
Well, same thing happened to me. My sessions, my energy started dropping, and I wasn't really doing very well. So I I thought it's better to just take some time off.
Yeah, it's good. I hope my voice is clear.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's good if you're taking off, but sorry to bother you. I have sent you mail several times, and I have
No, don't
texted
worry
you on
about it.
Instagram. So it was. I'm really sorry if you don't feel
No,
anyways.
don't worry
It's
about it.
just that
I think it's a good thing.
and let me tell you, I was keep asking to few of your colleagues. I can say colleagues because few of your speakers also not asking you about you, but I was telling them like I was like we were having a conversation about like when people used to uh, get certain fame, right? Don't take on
Hmm.
yourself. I'm not talking about you, okay? So they
Okay.
disappear from Clapingo. I was talking about one of the speaker who was really famous, and then he suddenly stopped taking sessions. So I was telling him, telling her, there's a tutor called Tanishka. I was telling her like, like everything was when I taken the session with Jheel, it was really nice session. And on if you see on YouTube also it did well. And apart from that, people were asking about your session. So I was telling her that she's not taking sessions. I don't know why, but it's like I wanted to take session, and she was telling might be she's shifted. She has been shifted in backend. Like she's only
Oh.
doing like what do you say, the
Oh, I don't work full
social
time at
media too.
Clappingo actually.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
And I'll request you to please it's not about me, right? Might be I'll stop taking sessions on Clapingo. I don't know how for how much time I'm on this platform, but there are on if you check on YouTube or apart from that, also people were looking for you, and I hope you have this, like people were looking for you for your sessions. So this is really important. Take if you don't want to take much sessions, you can take few sessions, but be on this platform.
Thank you so much for this support. This is actually what motivates me. Even when you sent me the mails, these are actually the things that encourage me to try and somehow find a balance. That's why I've increased my working hours,
Yeah.
on Clappingo at least. So
And
also
then
the thing, yes,
yeah,
please continue.
go ahead. Complete your point.
See, when people look up to you, it is your duty to live up to that expectation.
Yeah, it's true.
So if you aren't performing well, it's good to take some time off, come back stronger, and do well.
Yeah, and I hope and I wish you the luck. Like everything is going to be
Thank you.
fine in your life. I don't know, like which thing you're struggling with. Like I know, like some days are not quite well for everybody. So might
Mhm,
be those were the days when
mhm.
you were not feeling that you're going to take sessions or you're not feeling okay. But I hope it is going to be good.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes,
And
definitely.
yeah, so Jheel, I was about to ask you one thing about
Definitely.
like I was prepared about this. I want you to please share me some tips about this. Like, is there any way so that I can correct, like whenever I'm writing any professional mail or anything, any article or something, I used to do spelling mistakes, and it's
Mm.
happened. It is a like major problem in me.
Mhm. I used to make spelling mistakes instead of
Yeah,
doing. Okay.
I used to
Okay.
make a spelling mistake. Yeah.
Yes, couple of ways that you can. For your mails, you can download Grammarly. It is just an
Yeah, I am
extension.
having, but I wanted to know, like it's sometimes like if you're writing any professional thing and your colleagues are sitting with you and they're telling about and certain mistakes you're doing, they just laugh on you. So these are the things which you need to correct also. You need to like overcome from that.
Correct.
Grammarly and other extension which we used to use in our Chrome
Are
browser.
automated.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's something I want to naturally, like I want to improve this in me
Mhm.
so that I will
Okay.
not make
There,
much mistakes.
very well. There are a couple of things that you can do. I would say it's always about the small steps that you take. I won't tell you read a lot of books or something. It's always about those 5 lines that you read, those 5 words that you read. Whenever you write your professional mails, there will be some words that you will commonly use in all the mails, right? There will be some mistakes that you're repeatedly making, which are recurring. You
Yeah.
have to note down those mistakes and try to see a pattern with what kind of spell mistakes are you making. Are you making a mistake with the SCCE, with
Yeah.
exercise and practice and words like this? This
Yeah.
SCCE
Yeah.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
always a problem, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Then it becomes a pattern. You know that, okay, these words I'm going wrong. So you try to see 10 words in a day, which end with SC, which end with CE, and try to pronounce them. Even the pronunciation, the right pronunciation gives you the right spelling. If you
Yeah.
pronounce wrong, you will be writing wrong. Correct? So, first is to identify your mistake properly. When you know your problem well, only then you can address it.
Yeah.
It's not enough to know that you're making spelling mistakes. Further, what else? Investigate, as they say, analyze. What kind of mistakes? Am I making mistakes with the vowels? What sounds am I making a mistake? Has my mother tongue got to do something with this? That is also an important thing.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Sometimes because of our accent, we pronounce things in a different way, and then we write also like that,
Yeah. That's true.
right? This happens a lot with the sh sound and the ch sound,
Yeah.
right? It happens also a lot with the k sound, KH, CH.
Hmm.
right? All the ch, kh, these words are like f and p. People get confused because of
Hmm.
the regional languages. For you, it might be the SE, CE, those sort, which are confusing on their own, even for us sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so
yeah, go
yeah,
ahead. Complete your point.
no, so just that, you know.
So I was telling like I was having this question in my mind when I booked the session that this is I'm going to ask, and you told me like a few things which I'm going to definitely going to do, and it's going to help me. Apart from that, Grammarly or other extension, yeah, it used to help me because it's something the process where I'm working, it's a like social media process. So I need to write I if I'm handling any social media escalation, then I need to be correct or
Correct.
on grammar part or on spelling part. So yeah, and nowadays like every system is having automated responses and all, so it's
Yes,
okay for
when you're
me.
texting.
Yeah, when
Mhm.
I'm texting. But apart from that, this is something which I think I need to improve, because the speaking is, I think it's okay for me. It's when I'm having a conversation, I don't usually make mistakes. But spelling mistakes is something where I need to work, I guess.
Even when you're texting, text a lot in English and text in a in a more formal manner. Do
But what
not use
happened now
short forms.
I'm really sorry to interrupt you.
No,
Whenever
no.
I'm texting, so I used to get the what you say, the spelling checks or the Google spelling checks installed in my mobile. So they used to they used to tell me this is the correct spelling, right? So you don't bother about that thing.
See,
But I'll work on it. I'll do one thing. I'll check which kind of mistakes I'm making, and I'll make 10 word. I'll choose 10 words and write those words and
yes.
do the pronunciation part. And I'll make sure that the mistake which I'm doing repeatedly, like on the daily basis, those mistakes I can improve.
Yeah, like just note down the 5 errors that you have made. Then you start
Yeah.
your analysis. See, it's not always possible for us to sit and note down all the errors we are making. We feel lazy also. That's
Yeah.
why take small steps so that you don't feel lazy and you are consistent with what you're doing. 5 mistakes you make in a day, note them down. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
about noting down every single thing, then you will be like, what is this process? I don't like it.
Yeah, that's true. So, is there any mistakes in English or in grammar in any way? Do you think do you have any
I
problem
think I think with the verb do,
to
and I
like in which
yeah,
context? Like
when you
how?
use the verb do,
Yeah.
I think there's an error. I will note down the line next time for sure. But yeah, I think you can be using better words than you are using. Of course, you can manage your general conversations very well. You do know enough English to understand and to reciprocate, to reply back, no problem. I also see that there's more patience in your voice right now. You're more
Because
relaxed. You're not hurrying
because
up. Yeah,
I'm
you're
in
not
office.
hurrying up with the timing. Yeah, otherwise you're very conscious about the time, which I usually have observed in previous sessions. You're a little worried about the time passing by, and it hinders the quality of the conversation. Now you're very relaxed. You're okay with the passage of time, so
Yeah,
the
because
quality improves.
because it is something I'm in office right now also. And apart from that, I think in previous sessions few of the speakers suggested me to be calm and don't just so much don't so much enthusiasm. Some like when you're having conversation, it's okay. I was like Ranveer Singh when I was having the
I don't
conversation,
mind that
like I was a
actually.
run.
I think it shows your personality and you shouldn't hide it. That is okay.
Yeah, yeah, but sometimes you need to be calm.
No, it's really good today. I can sense the calmness. That's why I was so like felt so comforted when you spoke to me. You said it's okay. I wish you good luck. So when you are calm, those words are so effective, they emotionally help the person. This is why all tutors are asking you to be calm, because you will go back and see the recording, you will think, oh, you'll
Yeah.
be impressed with yourself. Okay, I did well.
Don't
And
flatter.
then even no even then even those tiny grammatical mistakes we make, or if the sentence structure is not perfect, people don't tend to notice that, because they're
Yeah.
connecting with you on other levels of the conversation.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you so much.
Like
And one thing, like, so you're going to be like be active, I hope.
a lot, very active,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'll request you one single thing, if you can do this. Try to open your slot after 8, if it is possible.
Okay, I will try to do that for sure. I will try to open some after 8,
At
don't worry.
at at least for 1 or 2 sessions, you can do that after 8 p.m. So that it's a really personal request to you, because I guess I'm really sorry. I don't wanted to tell you, but yeah, let me make a request to you. You can also open those slots after 8 p.m. Then might be I'll reset my place. Then I can take sessions, and
Okay.
yeah, that I can do, because I wanted to do, like, I got some mails also. There are few people who were asking about you on mail, like when you're going to upload the video with Jheel, and I was telling them I don't have any idea about Jheel, where he is right now. Then how can I post the videos?
No, no, I will definitely do that. And
Yeah.
as I told you last time, that I do want you to speak more on this session, much more than I do. This is see,
I'll
because
do
it is
that
for
next
you
time,
to
definitely.
practice.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
only
I'll
only when you speak a lot and I ask you some challenging questions, some topics where you can tackle, I can give you better advices than I'm giving you right now. That
sure.
is the only thing.
I'll
That is
I'll
my
narrate
only
a
motive.
story.
You should elevate
Sure,
from
sure.
where you are.
I'll narrate a
Okay?
story to you next time.
Very well. Right?
Like a
The
vlog.
more
I'll
you speak,
narrate
the
a
more.
story next time, that what happened with me in last 10 days, how I shifted to Noida.
See, but that is what helps me to give you advices, only it's not only about sentence correction or word correction. I have to help you become better at conversations, and I can do that
Yeah,
only when
yeah.
I understand how you tackle difficult conversations.